Donald Trump is not a coward. Let's be honest, man, for a moment in time space. Donald Trump fired the former director of FBI, Comey. It took guts to do that. And this is not sardonic. This is not satirical. This is not a fucking joke. Donald Trump straight up fired the former FBI director like fuck it. It took guts to do that, man. A lot of people wouldn't do that. And that was his decision as president of the United States of America. He was able to exercise his right, and he did so legally without fear of recrimination. He was just like, fuck it, you're fired. And that's what he did. And again, it's no fucking joke, man. You can say whatever the fuck you want to the contrary. Who else on earth would have done that? Look, man, people get fired from organizations and corporations and companies, businesses all the time. People get fired from the FBI. It's not the first time that it happened. People get fired from the CIA. CIA directors have stepped down from the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA. People have left government for many different reasons, including being fired and terminated from one's employment at those different governmental organizations. It happens all the motherfucking time, man. In fact, it happens on a daily basis. I'm pretty sure within the US government, there's someone getting fired from his, her job on a daily fucking basis. President Trump, he fired the former FBI director, and he exercised that legal right that he had, and he did it, and he wasn't fucking scared, man. He had no fucking fear whatsoever. He had none. Now, let me tell you this, man. When Hillary Clinton destroyed all those emails with her team, when she fucking destroyed emails and then lied to the American people, man, you guys keep saying, a lot of you who are against Trump, you have your different reasons, but in the camp of those who are using this Russia connection thing, there's never been any proof of a Trump-Russia collusion to influence the election in some way that is against the law. There's never been any fucking proof whatsoever. Therefore, this is what liberal Democrats have clung to and have been holding out for in terms of some kind of bullshit fucking cause and effect. Yeah, well, he became president because the Russians influenced the election in a way in that they were in collusion with Trump. It's bullshit, man. And you motherfuckers know that. You know that, you know that, you know that. And Comey, with his handling of the case, come on, man. Hillary Clinton, everyone fucking on this planet who is rational and competent and adult knows that if it were anyone else who had mishandled classified information in such a way that thousands of our government's email messages were being destroyed in such a way that was totally fucking egregious, and the lies in the whole nexus of that, anyone else would have been in some serious motherfucking trouble. And she was not held accountable in any kind of serious fucking way for those actions of hers. So Trump comes along and he's listening to the FBI and how they handled the matter in his mind, and everything else in terms of the Democrats, the liberals, folks who have made up, conjured up, doctored up, fabricated all these fucking stories to justify their bullshit about some collusion with Trump and the Russians to influence the election in an illegal manner. I mean, come on, man. You're making up fucking stories about the president of the United States of America, and they're fucking bullshit, fabricated, made up, egregiously fucking made up stories. We're talking about libel and slander, man. He was not involved in any such thing, and you know that. And so then you expect for him to bow down to and kowtow to the former FBI director who pretty much seems to, in my view, have let Hillary Clinton off the hook. That's how I perceived it, and I'm pretty sure that there are millions of Americans who feel the same way as I feel about the matter. So Trump exercised his legal right and was like, look, man, your team, Comey's team, was basically, in my view, and I'm sure Trump felt the same way, basically hating on the president of the United States, and let Hillary Clinton off the fucking hook, man, when anyone else would have been in serious fucking hot water, man, serious hot water. And there are so many reasons as to why Comey was let go, in my view, and it's not as simple as saying Trump did it because he or members of his team were under some kind of investigation, are under some kind of investigation. That's not it, man. Exactly. That's taking a pin. That's only beginning to take a pin and scratch the surface of an iceberg glacier. And so, therefore, when you put it all together and you do all the link analysis, your story, your narrative is fucking stupid, man. It's absolutely fucking illogical. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's totally fucking fallacious and apocryphal. The red herring, the ruse, the lies, the facade, the fucking talking points, it's all made up. So, rather than be counterproductive, rather than be talking head pundits, political hacks, why don't you focus on eliminating ISIS from this fucking planet? Rather than sit around all day being loquacious, verbose, grandiloquent, elliptically speaking, superficial politicians who do nothing but try to bash Donald Trump on a daily basis, why don't you fucking fight counterterrorism the way that it should have been fought? Why don't you fight terrorism the way it should have been fought all along? Why? Why not? Why? You're calling Trump a coward? Trump is not a coward. He's done so many things that most humans on this planet would never do as president. And those things that he's done, he has done those things to protect America. You can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm an analyst and I've looked at this shit in deep space time, and I know that he is doing these things to protect America. Millions of people believe and think the way that I do, and it is very obvious to us that he simply is doing what should have been done all along, and as a result of that, consequently, you have these folks who feel as if they no longer have control of the government that they were mismanaging in the first place. They had mismanaged the government in the first place. They had full and complete reign, pretty much, to do whatever the fuck they wanted to do for as long as they were doing it, and they thought that Hillary Clinton was going to be their savior to exonerate them for all of their past wrongs and all of their past wrongdoing and all of their improprieties and improper behavior. They thought she was going to come along and continue this system, this pattern of covering up shit, the cronyism, and it's not happening anymore, man. It's over. Donald Trump won fair and square. Americans supported Donald Trump. That's us. We did that. We supported Donald Trump so that he could become president of the United States. A lot of Russians wanted for him to be the president of the United States as well. A lot of Russians wanted for Donald Trump to be the president of the United States as well. And he became the president of the United States of America. They didn't want Hillary. We didn't want Hillary. So Donald Trump is the president now. And if you're fucking serious about counterterrorism, if you're serious about countering terrorism, you might want to spend your days more productively by being involved in counterterrorism against groups such as ISIS, Boko Haram, El-Shabaab, and Al-Qaeda, so on and so forth. But, I don't see you doing that. I just see you on TV and hear you on the radio and see you and hear you talking about Donald Trump is fucking a coward and Donald Trump is this and, Donald Trump, fucking Donald Trump. Yeah, well, yeah, imagine what it would have been like if Hillary had been in office, man. Huh? Giving fucking deals to Iran. Yeah, fucking nuclear technology secrets and deals and shit, man, and fucking destroying data, thousands of classified. Come on, man, shut the fuck up, man. That shit is, man, come on, man.